Yeah, so I got these internet questions I want to make sure that I answer so y'all wasn't all in the dark for like 2 and 3 months. It says, are you back in Bone? I mean, the only reason I even left Bone Thugs and Harmony was because of the whole Ruthless Records thing and how I felt as though we should have been getting a larger piece of the pie, should have been getting a larger sum of revenue. So, you know, legally, I'm still a solo artist legally, but if, you know, my dudes need me or whatever, I'm always there, you know what I mean? Just like this new thing that's going on, Krayzie Bone in Africa, the rest of the fellas need me to do, you know, whatever, go to a show or, you know what I'm saying, help perform or whatever, promote their records, then I'm there. So that's sort of the dynamics of why Bizzy is with Bone or with, you know, without, you know what I mean? So the dynamics of it is kind of different. It ain't kind of like how people really think about it, but that's how that one goes. The next one says, some fans think that you are now part of the group because Krayzie is not. Is that true? I mean, I've been gone for like 13, 14 years now, you know, as far as doing my own thing. So I'm gonna always do my own thing, but like I said, if the fellas need me, I'm there, you know, but it's not because Krayzie is gone or whatever that is, or, you know, however that whole thing works. It has no reflection on what I'm gonna do one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Are you and Krayzie still friends? I think that, like, a lot of people on the internet just really wanted to, you know, feed into that, you know, this is the enemy, this is the protagonist, this is the antagonist. I mean, to me, that's total bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was never that way. Never has been that way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's still my dude. All them niggas still my dudes. You know what I mean? We just them type of fellas to where you can tell somebody what you thinking and a nigga not take that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? Take it as constructive criticism. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of people that we are. You know what kind of person I am at minimum. Are you putting out an album called Majority Rules? I think that was kind of like, I don't know what the fellas' motives was behind putting that out, but I think that was just something that, you know, they wanted to say in return of what was being said from Krayzie. I don't think that was really a plan of them dudes to really, you know, my niggas to put that out. So I don't really know nothing about that, you know what I mean? But it's like somebody sneak you from behind, you gotta retaliate in some kind of a way. You gotta swing back, you know what I mean? You know, like Flesh, totally caught off guard. That's why Flesh is snapping, because he don't know what the fuck going on, you know? Do you feel that Krayzie and Wish are jealous of you? That probably is perhaps the stupidest question that anybody could ever ask me. But, you know, I'm not going to answer a stupid question with a stupid answer and just really just say, man, hell no. That's just dumber than a bag of nickels. It's just dumb, man. Fuck no. And I think that's all that, you know, needed to be heard. But, you know, I said this many times, Krayzie, I support you in whatever you do. You ain't gonna never catch me on the side talking bad about Krayzie, you know what I'm saying, or talking bad about any individual member. But the same thing will happen with me. You know what I mean? When I was gone from the group 10 years ago or some odd years ago, you know, I became the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is coming back. It ain't just me. No matter who decides to go their own way, that's the system of things until somebody breaks the cycle. I'm just one of them type of motherfuckers where I ain't gonna be in no, you know, party or parade to where I'm like, yeah, fuck this person, fuck that person. I'm not, that's not me. I'm an individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, because he says something, because he says something doesn't mean that's the way that I think. You know what I mean? I'm not a follower. You know what I mean? I'm a leader. So, you know what it is, KB. Keep it rocking. Bring a nigga back a kangaroo. 1 zillion, my nigga. I come up a nigga that never had nothing but hard times. I was always grinding.